Day 2 morning of hunting the past on Rota starts with a visit to the chief's house, a run-through of a latte stone quarry, and detecting journey through the Japanese command center caves.
Oh, Brian, we can go in here.
Hunting the past in 3 decades with a degree in history and East Asian studies, Japan Treasure Hunters has found historical treasures in the mountains of Idaho, beaches and mountains of Japan,
Izusuba.
iconic World War II locations, and now begins a new adventure to uncover lost history in the Pacific. The first stop in the morning was to the chief's house. It is rumored that some of the Margarita's treasure could have been brought here. So right now we're going to go back in the jungle and we're going to go to the chief's house. So the chief had a house here, and then he also had a house about 2 miles down the road. And so what would happen would be, this is where all the villagers would bring gifts and items to the chief. So we're going to go in and check out and see if we can find anything from the Margarita around where his house was. Even though the jungle was a little thick, it was not too far of a hike to the ruins. The thought of treasure being given to the chief was exciting, but learning the size of his house, that was insane. These were lattice stones. It'd be a little tower like this, and then it would come up and look like a little bowl. The chief had his house here, and it was about a 400-yard circumference, and he had all these stones, and it went up 24 feet high before it started for the building of the house. So it's really pretty cool that these are still here and remnants of that.
Blue?
Oh, sorry, I just lit off everything. A piece of pottery right there.
We did not uncover any precious metals per se. However, there was a lot of aluminum. So we crossed the street to the location of where the Spanish came ashore, hopefully to find any of their dropped items. All right, so I had a Bang & Tone, so I decided to dig this one because it didn't seem like it was a can. And so we're getting close to it now. Right in here. Well, I got it here. Oh my, it's a coin. It's a coin. It's a coin. It looks like a modern coin though. So we'll clean it up and we'll definitely let you know what it is. Nice! After a little detecting on the upper beach area, our next stop was a tour of the Taga Latte Stone Quarry, where Mr. Antonelli Rosario from the Historical Preservation Office was waiting for us. Hey, good afternoon, Antonelli. How you doing today?
Good, good.
Good. So what do we got going on in this place? This looks amazing.
Yeah, welcome to Antonelli's Latte Quarry. Latte Quarry is a latte stone foundation for houses, and it's also the use as a burial monument. And Taga Stone Quarry, this is how they really show how do they do the project of the latte stone.
Through an in-depth explanation, we learned just how the ancient people would heat up the rock, cut it with the stone or shell adze, repeat until the proper size, and begin to remove the stone without breaking it. It's almost unbelievable. For the full video and explanation from Antonelli, click the link at the end of the video or the card at the top right. 2,000-year-old geometry, and you will be just as amazed as we were. After a quick water and snack break, we were off again to the last stop of the morning, the Japanese command center from World War II. Ah, brings back memories. There's a little entrance right here, man. Oh, Brian, we can go in here. Oh my.
All right, see you guys later.
Yeah, yeah. Careful when you come up. Oh, no, the steps are kind of slick. Dude. Always before detecting, you should ground balance and set your sensitivity, so that way you don't miss any targets. Antonelli showed us something interesting that I didn't realize at the time. but it looks as though someone concreted over an entrance. The Japanese soldiers would often do that to hide items of value. However, they would also booby trap, so you really got to be careful.
Yeah, there's light. This had lights in it, so this must have been
maybe that's for the
a bunk room or some command post maybe.
So we get a chance this time to go in a Japanese cave and actually go through a metal detect in. So whatever we find, of course, we're going to give it to the Historical Society. So hopefully we find something really good. Look at that. Okay, so we got this right there. That's obviously a buckle, and it's going to be from the time frame. I can't tell you what it's off of, but it looks like probably a strap to a shoulder strap or something like that for
Maybe a hat band.
After researching this little buckle, it is possible that it's from a Seiko watch or watch compass, often worn by the Japanese soldiers at the time.
Hey Brian, it looks like another hole for you to go into.
Brian, always an adventurer, was the first to say, "I'm going in."
It's a gun emplacement.
And after hopping into this gun emplacement and detecting for a quick minute, he did return, but unfortunately without any finds.
All right, Brian, here we go. We got another one to go into if we can get in here. Oh, we got a big spider web here. One of my favorite items ever. Oh, and it's good and dark, and
Look at this, John.
oh, somebody's up here drinking.
But that's not U.S.
No, this is probably a sake bottle. So this could have been their sleeping arrangements in here.
That tunnel out there leads in here.
Oh, that one does? Yeah. Oh, it does. Looks like the sole of a boot.
Oh.
A leather sole of a boot.
Makes sense.
Ow.
You okay?
Yeah. My head's very hard. Oop, I got a bullet.
Ooh, nice.
Nope. No, I don't know what that is. It looks like a bullet on a, looks like it might be a lead sinker.
Oh.
As crazy as that.
After Brian found his bullet necklace piece, we were out for some fresh air and moving on to our next spot. On the final installment of this 2-day metal detecting tour, we head into and below the famous Tonga Cave looking for artifacts of days gone by, visit the 3,000-year-old pictograph cave, and then wrap it all up with a visit to the mayor's office to show our findings.